Barbara Allimadi's home is tucked away somewhere in the periphery of the Kampala suburb of Chiwatule. It was fairly easy locating it, despite the several turns and twists on the bumpy Maram road leading there. It's midday, and she has no plans of leaving home this Thursday.
You're welcome.
This is possible because Barbara runs a private business and she's her own boss. Barbara's turning point was that Friday evening of 20th April when a police officer sexually assaulted head of the FDC Women's League, Ingrid Kamatenete Turinawe. Turinawe was leaving Nansana after a rally organized by the now banned Activists for Change pressure group. 2 days later, Barbara, alongside Happy Nomdisha, walked to the Kampala Central Police Station, accompanied by other women activists to protest the police act.
How dare you? Do you have a mother?
As a human being, I felt that I could not witness such an act and not react to it. At that point, I knew that we had to protest. You know, that was really just an appalling act on a human being. So really, I can tell you, Bernard, it was not for publicity.
It was not easy deciding which format of protest the women activists would take. Barbara says many options were put on the table, and the final mode was decided after long discussions.
The actual manner of the protest, I have to tell you, was not really my idea. You know, there were a number of ideas that were floated around. One of them, I have to say, was to go nude, actually, which I completely, you know, knew that I couldn't do that. That's one I put aside straight away. And then even the bra protest was one that I didn't think I could do at the time. I said no to that. We spoke about other ideas, you know, just maybe go to the police station and really just show them. It wasn't until the next day when I discussed it with friends.
The bra protest was a culmination of what had been burning inside Barbara for over a year. Her disgust with what she describes as gross injustice began on the day FDC President Dr. Chiza Besigye was brutally arrested at the Mulago Hospital roundabout on 28th April 2011.
The assault was really what woke me up. You know, I couldn't believe what I was witnessing on TV. You know, in broad light, a leader of a main opposition party being assaulted in that manner. You know, to me, that really ran deep, and I could not ignore that.
Since the bra protest, Barbara has engaged in many protests against what she sees as gross human rights violations. In Allimadi, she led a group of activists that stormed the office of the DPP to seek answers on why many opposition activists were rotting in jail and their cases dragging on in court.
Don't manhandle me. Don't manhandle me. These things don't even know. I'm telling you to come back at you too. Let us see his secretary if he's not back.
Barbara Allimadi was born in Gulu district in northern Uganda in February 1972. This was shortly after former President Amin took power in a coup. She's a daughter to Eric Allimadi, who was Uganda's Prime Minister between 1980 and 1985. She grew up in a large family of 26 children. The FDC activist did not feel special growing up as a daughter to an ambassador and senior government official.
I will never forget this incident when I was 8 years old. And, you know, I was sitting on my father's lap and he just told me that don't ever think that you're any different from any person or any better than them. You know, he really instilled that in me from a young age. So I always knew that, you know, all people were to be valued. So I was grounded right from an early age. So I really respect that, and I appreciate that he had that time with me. I think that really made me who I am.
She had her early education at Nakasero Primary School, Olympic International School in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, and also did a short stint at Gaza High School before going to the UK. She later joined the London Metropolitan University, where she pursued a degree in engineering, specializing in internet protocol or maintaining internet networks. So how did she end up doing the sciences largely viewed as masculine?
I think it was just the fact that those were the subjects that I excelled in at school. I was always good at mathematics, physics, you know, those were my subjects. So it was just natural that I would do something like that.
Unlike many women, Barbara is not shy to mention her age. This 40-year-old says she's not an avid reader, but loves listening to reggae music. While relaxing, she takes Tusker malt lager and some wine. If you want to excite Barbara Allimadi's taste buds, give her Senene or grasshopper, popular among the Baganda and the Chol delicacy, Malakwang. Barbara is still single, but says hope springs eternal in her that one day she'll have her own family, even when she has many other children she has adopted.
It has not happened as yet, but I of course, I look forward to it. I want it to happen. It's part of the journey, you know, to have a partnership with somebody and build a family. Of course, I want to do that.
This opposition activist uses public means to get around, and once in a while, committed taxi conductors give her free lifts to town when they recognize her from the bra protest. She has since lost her privacy. She speaks of an incident when a car nearly knocked her down and wonders whether it was because of her activities.
Before the Ingrid Tornado breast incident, Barbara Allimadi here was not known in the public. But that incident sparked something in her that was so strong that she felt she couldn't sit back. Because she feels that injustice anywhere is injustice everywhere.
Bernard Oponya, NBS TV.